Final chapter! Darkest before the dawn! Now, you're probably wondering why the heck I'm in the school right now. Now, we're not fully gonna be here for a while, but we came back here to finish off a side case that we started at nighttime. The body model that walks around and pretty much at night. One of the school, you know, horrors or whatever the fuck they like to call it. Like every school anime has done this, where they had like their little 7 mysteries, or I guess legends of, you know, what a school may have in their school setting. I find it very amusing. I'm guessing this is him without the body model on. It's me, Naito. Thanks for going easy on me the other night. Oh, Naito. Hey, I just realized I didn't know what you look like under that getup. Yeah, I guess it's my first time you've seen me in my regular uniform. So I assume you're in the clear with your teacher. Did your test go well? Yes, it was a close call, but somehow I brought my grade up to a passing one. Glad to hear. Guess studying did you some good. Honestly, thanks to all my research for the body model that I aced my bio exam. That was what ended up balancing out all my other terrible grades in the end. Looks like that turned out to be a good idea after all, huh? Except my teacher's still mad at me. So now I have to clean the science room every day after school until I graduate. That is a bummer. You're lucky that's all you got. Since you helped me out, Yagami-san, just let me know if you ever want to try out the Gutsy-san outfit. Ew. I even have fake organs left for you to tell us. No thanks. Really? That's a shame. Well, I should get going. See you later, Yagami-san. Man, that guy never stays down for long, does he? I wonder how he doesn't. If I ever need to dress as a body model for a case, though, guess I know where to go now. This gives me a bad impression that there's going to be a side case that requires this, doesn't it? I'm more comfortable in my own skin. Sure hope so. Well, I feel like we're coming close to the end of this little segment that we got going on here. But as I thought, there is something else back here. There is a part 2 to the God Tier Games little segment that we started before. I like that. As for the other ones, we have to start one at another time tomorrow, and then another one that we won't be able to do till nighttime, so I guess it is what it is. But we do have this now. So they're offering a test demo. Makes sense that they want user feedback before releasing it. Looks like Shinama and Kinigawa aren't gonna let up until the last second. Okay. Right. That was your name, right? Okizaki, okay.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, so glad you're here. Did you come to try out the game? Might as well, if it'll be helpful. Do you plan on making any changes based on the feedback? Well, technically the Q&A phase is over, but we've got a bit of an issue. Really? What's wrong now? You see, only a few hours before release, Shinonome-san and Kinagawa-san started arguing again. Oh yeah? I saw that. Is it getting bad? Well, what the hell? What's good, boys? Yo, if it isn't Yagami-san, you come to help us with our little problem here? Sure. Tell you, Kinagawa-san, I'm not budging on this. Shinonome, you're stuck in the past, pal. Cameras nowadays ain't looking to get tortured the whole time. What? I thought the games where you die all the time sell like crazy now. Those different demographics. Not sure you get the market you're after. Yeah. In that case, Kinagawa-san, I'm not sure you get game design. Huh? Excuse me? Uh-oh. It's getting ugly. A particularly hardcore demo event. Alright. Hey, come on, you two. Yagami-san's here. Not forget about the test. Right. The test. Good. Okay, Yagami-san, let's be off. Right. This must be where they're getting to let people play the game. In literally the VR location, how convenient. Kami-san, we all like you to just play a bit of the finished product. Nothing special about it, we just want to see how you fare going in code. We spent too much time in this thing ourselves. Got it. Play games at all, Yagami-san? Any good? I hit the arcades every now and then when I'm in the mood for it. So you're a real deal gamer then, huh? I don't know if that really counts, but I get it. Alright, fine. Well, I wouldn't say that. Good. Perfect. Uh-huh. Alright, Yagami-san, go ahead and start. The game will walk you through the basic controls, so you'll be all set there. And don't worry about games over or anything. Just relax and have fun. Alright. Oh. Is this... Oh no, this is kind of dope. Is this... like literally like Alien Invasion? Is this Alien Invader? I need to know. There's a shop, shot data, rapid data. This actually might be Alien Invaders. Okay, I might actually enjoy myself doing this. Alright, that's the most I can do to update my drone. Now we're looking kind of strong for our first time playing this. And if I have the refresh seed, then this was a waste of money. Who gives a fuck though? We got a lot of, you know, currency in the game anyways. Let's see this. Ooh, that was clean. Okay. Okay, this is cool. Alright, so... Oh. Okay. Oh, so that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Heal myself. What do I do against that? Oh, that's how you shoot. Okay, we figured it out. Okay. This is like... Oh my god, it's so smooth though. Alright, we got this. It's kind of cool, actually. Dodge everything while we do everything, yes. That was actually fun. What the heck? That was actually fun for a minigame? Oh, dude, that made me... It just reminded me of some of those really old school games that I got introduced to thanks to my family, actually. That was awesome. That was fun. Hey, it looks like you enjoyed it. Yeah, I'd definitely play that again. See, Kinagawa-san? Even Yagami-san enjoyed it. He said himself he's not a gamer. That means no spec changes. Ha! I win. Yeah. Nope. Sorry, what? But that's not what you promised. You said if Yagami-san gave it a green light, you'd release the game. Sorry. My producer instincts are just telling me this game won't be as hit as it is. It's still too hard. Gotta simplify the controls more. Yeah, I didn't know how to freaking shoot at first, but I understood. Come on, let people understand. The controls were one of the highest rated aspects of the game among the testers. Joe. Nah, still ain't good enough. You gotta push the envelope. Gotta break the barriers. We gotta make it so even entry-level players can clear a stage with just a button press. That kind of thing I want to see. You want a clear stage button? How's that even a game at that point? He has a point. Come on now. Shinome has a point. We're supposed to provide challenges so users can feel rewarded for their efforts. Who would feel rewarded by a single button press? Shinome, I gotta say, it's sad seeing you talk like another fossil in this industry instead of really putting your mind to the problem. Then elaborate yourself, cause right now you sound like a really nutcase. You sound like a nutcase to me right now. You're not making sense to me either. How dare you? I am visionary. Just interject. I did enjoy the game. If it's fine as is, maybe we can all just move on. Nah, ain't happening. If you were a gamer, you'd know how important this shit is. I guess so. Wait, this is about that woman, isn't it? Huh? Bro, that face saying something, bro. That hostess, the one you brought to the test the game the other night, yeah? That woman you've been so into lately. Everything was going smooth as silk until you brought her here. Once she was all, I can't do anything. It's too hard. You changed your tune. That's ugly, bro. Shinome, prick. She said the game was hard. It put her in a bad mood. And now you just want to win her favor back. You're gonna be all, hey, Hikari-chan. Hikari, yeah. I put all my suggestions into the Grosdorf game because I effing love you. What? You call yourself a creative? You want to use a game to get go make your what the fuck, bro? This is like a case of no maidens. Maidens or no maidens, my guy. I mean, you could say no maidens in this scenario. That freaking meme applies to this in a very funny way. Shinome, you motherfucker! I'm gonna kill you, asshole! God, I knew it. Okay, let's calm down. Shut the fuck up, you gummy. I'll kill your ass too. I don't give a shit. What's it with you and kill this, kill that? Now I'm even starting to wonder if you're really Yakuza. You're fucking me, Yakuza. I've been serious since I crawled out the womb. You're saying the exact same line again, my guy. I guess he just needs to get his head set straight one way or the other. Alright, let's take it outside. Oh, that was satisfying with the new EX action. Holy, get yeeted, boy. Yeah. Didn't we already have a talk about what constitutes abuse of power? What's it gonna take, man? I'm real sorry. Guess the blood just went to my head. Like it did before, yes. So, can we release the game? No more spec changes? Yeah, but Shinome, just one thing first. This wasn't about me wanting to jump Hikari-san's bones. Trying to jump? Trying to kill her? We gotta keep an ear to the ground to learn what audience wants. That means we gotta keep open minds on what we put in our games too. And if things ain't gonna go your way, sometimes you gotta flip the table or two to make your point. I can't tell you the number of times I've seen a table flip to lead to a real masterpiece in the end. I'm just saying, it wasn't for Hikari-chan. Honest. I understand, but let's just say it wasn't. At least the game is finally done. Really? That's all thanks to you, Yagami-san. And feel free to stop by and play whenever you like. The game will be right here waiting. Please do not make it take play passes. I want to at least come back to this close to the end of this game's playthrough. Maybe twice, actually. Finishing Yagami's side of the story. Because again, this story is actually quite long. We have a long playthrough here. Even though I feel like this is the fastest I've ever been at the final chapter. But that's another time for another episode.
Hey.
Thanks. Will do. Ugh. You know, I feel really bad doing this, but I can't. Honestly, I'm doing this just because there's not much I can do with Boxer just yet. And I had to see the other skill that we had gotten earlier too, and it was up here. This one. Repertorial Spirit that we got from a side case early on. This one seems pretty cool. It feels like it'd be nice to combine this with Snake Style. And there's still so many other ones I want to do, but some of these are hard to get to work against, you know, boss-like enemies and whatnot. So I hope I can get more chances to do these. It's just some of these sometimes aren't easy to get these heat actions, but at least I got to show some of Snake Style so far. And I'm liking it. It's just there's a lot of these that require low health to do it. That depends on if I'm getting fucked over or not, and I can't always guarantee that will happen. But there is some things that I need to get somewhere, like this one. But there's also other things I need to get that are down here just for the sake of having it, because I'm going to need that for the Skycase finale, because I heard some really fucked shit. But we'll say that for another time. There is, of course, the health boost and whatnot, but like I said before, I gotta do it. I've been getting an urge for it for a while because I honestly think I'm gonna spam the shit out of this. Give me this. GG's, brother. Boxer got one hell of an upgrade. Even though I already have a little jab counter, which isn't that great of a counter, it just makes it to where I can easily dodge an enemy when I do a counter. It's basically like me just quickly blocking it and then dodging at the same time when I'm able to do that in Boxer style. Now! I'm about to show you something really OP. The end of the hallway? Oh, it's you. So you must be the guy for the case I'm doing in Kamurocho that I started in Inchincho, and here we are. This is Kazuto Jumonji's office, so maybe it's him. Might you be Yagami-san? Yes, Takayuki Yagami. You must be. Shh. Please just call me Okazaki while we're out here. You never know who might be listening. Very true. I don't remember what this case is about, so let's see. I'm Aruto Okazaki. My real name, that's my real name in fact. Okay. So this sort of face is the master. Oh, so this is the writer, right. Okay. Alright, back up the speed. This is that famous writer we heard about. Sugimo told us about this person, so we thought he'd be wearing a mask. He's just younger than he looks. Well then, Yagami-san, before we enter my workplace, I want you to promise me something. That you won't tell anybody about what you are about to see, okay? What am I about to see? Very well. My lips are sealed. This way, please. People working on stuff. Cool. What is this? This is the true identity of Kazuto Jumonji. I'm not sure I understand. All the works of Kazuto Jumonji are written by the 10 of us here, including myself. So it's not even worked by one person. In other words, Kazuto Jumonji isn't one person, he's a group of authors. That's cool. Eh? Wow, a whole group, really? The chaos of a master writer. So that's how you write books in so many different genres at an impossible pace. Yep. It's all due to the efficiency of 10 talented authors of different personalities all writing at the same time. That's kind of dope in a way. Pretty neat trick. Oh, so this is the detective. Kamurocho detective at that. I bet he has a lot of good stories. Oh boy. I got to tell you stories of like recent side cases. This sounds like a dead mission if this is true. Please have a seat, Yagami-san. Allow me to explain our request to you. This is a real surprise. So many people are all riding as one person. Yeah, I don't know of other groups like us, that's for sure. But truth be told, each of us is a failed author. What? I mean, we all had a publishing debut, but never any success beyond that. Each of us nearly gave up our pens for good. So how did you come to work together? How else? Through social media. I launched an online community and ended up attracting a bunch of failed authors. Through our exchanges, we came up with an idea of a joint authorship. So we tried it and it worked. That's interesting. I hear your first effort was a smash hit. Oh yes. It was a masterpiece that none of us could have ever written on our own. It exists only because the 10 of us worked together on it. Alright. Some of us come up with clever twists, some of us are good at dialogue, some of us are awesome at building plots. Where each of us may be lacking in one area, together we can be a great author. That's a really cool concept. I wonder if this is a real thing or not, if people have ever tried this. Like collectively making a book together instead of it being one person that creates it. That's really cool. Though it doesn't seem possible for 10 people to write a coherent book. Hollywood movie scripts are often written by multiple people. It just depends on how you divvy it up. What's more, by managing the workload of each member, we can even work on multiple titles simultaneously. So as long as you do it right, this unique creative process ends up pretty productive. Exactly. I doubt any writer could do what we're doing. And I'm in charge of managing the members' schedules, which is something I'm great at. I used to be an editor, you know. A former editor, huh? Well then, time to ask some questions. Ask about the stolen ideas. I heard some of your ideas were plagiarized. What can you tell me about that? Okay, so it was about half a year ago. We were in the midst of polishing a manuscript we had just finished. A new mystery novel came out, and it immediately became a hot topic because of this one trick which was depicted in the story. Thing is, it was nearly identical to the manuscript we were polishing. So another author beat you to the punch. Yes, and when we published hours later, we were accused of plagiarism. Any chance it was a coincidence that the contents just happened to be similar? It's pretty hard to imagine, because it was just the trick I mentioned earlier. It was also the setting, the structure, even the characters' traits. They were almost exactly the same. The characters? Alright, that's fishy. Too many simulators for it to be a coincidence. Not if there are dozens of them like that. Like, you could only say it's a coincidence if there'd be one thing. What the reader saw could definitely not be called a coincidence. That is strange. It wasn't just one book that plagiarized us. The same author put out 3 books after that in succession, all the ideas that were just like ours. Should I ask about the author plagiarizing them? Ask about the plagiarist author. You tell me about the author you think is stealing your ideas. His name is Sugoroku Futaba. Sugoroku Futaba. Okay. I honestly did not expect to read it like that. Because at first, that's such a unique name. I like that name for some reason, like Sugoroku. But Futaba? That actually sounds like an author's name. First, his novel was published more than 10 years ago. It was a decent hit at the time. He even won an award in some mystery novel contest, but after that his book seemed to go nowhere. People say he was just a one-hit wonder. But then all of a sudden, that one-hit wonder came out with a new book that turns into a famous bestseller. Right, and that book was nearly identical to one of ours we had yet to release. So, one after the other, Mr. Futaba continued to post books that that closely resemble what we were working on. All of them bestsellers. Now people think he made a miraculous comeback. I mean, if you're suspicious, or if you're so suspicious of a guy plagiarizing you, why not just sue him? Actually, that might not work in their favor, Yagami. I did think about that, but if we took this to court, we might have to reveal the secret of Kuzoto Jumonji. I think it'd be hard for us to tell the truth in court while we're hiding how we write, don't you? Probably would be. You know, it could be that the author is fully aware that you're powerless to take him to court. That's why he steals from you. I feel like it's also probably some rat in your office. I feel bad saying that, but maybe one of the people helping you out of the 10 of y'all is actually a sus man. If that's true, it would be completely infuriating. Ugh, unforgivable. Other detectives' investigations. I hear you already asked the other detectives to look into this matter. Yes, there have been 3. What the f? What kind of investigations did they conduct? Oh, they looked for ways to hack us or whether our room was bugged. They tried really hard but couldn't find anything. None of them came up with anything. Nope, and yet our idea kept being stolen. You really gotta wonder how in the world it's being done. This could be tough nut to crack if the perps already evaded 3 different detectives. Nothing else to ask. I'd like to proceed with this investigation by collecting even more info. Is it alright if I review the other authors too? Yes, please do. I've already asked them to cooperate with you. That's great. I appreciate that. Alright, time for a thorough recon mission. This sounds like a lot of reading, as I think, yep, that just broke. I don't understand how the fuck that happened, but alright. So, I guess, let's talk to this person. Or these people. Hey, excuse me. I'm a detective. Name is Yagami. Can I ask you a few questions? Oh, Yagami-san. Okazaki-san told me about you. I'm Takashi Hojo. In the world of Kazuto Jumonji, I do the science and military research plus security for the office. I am Ayame Sato. I research Western mythology and civilization. You might say I'm a fantasy buff. I'm the fantasy buff. You're here to look into any spy activity, aren't you, Yagami-san? We've been taking measures against spies ourselves. Yeah? What kind of measures? We set up a hidden camera to catch anyone who tried to sneak in. We actually had a security camera, but we felt one wasn't enough. Okay. After all, we're still getting our information stolen, and with locked doors too. At this point, we figured we just gotta outsmart the perpetrator. So there was nothing in the security footage. Nope, no evidence of a break-in either. Still, information is getting stolen. It is still so flippin' weird. We've taken any anti-hacking measures. Of course, with so many leaks, we started keeping our writing computers offline. That sounds like a good move. Any chance of a leak coming from memory devices which get taken outside? Doubt it. We strictly prohibit anybody from removing devices like USB memory sticks. I remind people that all the time too. I haven't gone so far as to search their bags though. I feel like you need to do that. I swear someone is like sus among you. I don't feel the need to do that. At the end of the day, we trust our members. For some reason, I feel like it's someone who's sus among you. If you want me to say among us. No chance of information being leaked, low chance of any burglaries. The only thing that makes the most sense to me is either someone's in the building with you, or it's like amongst y'all. Like, it has to be one person that's being a rat. has to be. I need to speak to you. Or maybe just you, because... Yeah. Shaggy, here you go, man. Hello. Yeah. This is gonna be a masterpiece. I'm a genius. Once Manabe-kun gets into the zone, he can't hear anything. Talking to him right now won't do you any good. Maybe if I just shake his head real quick, he'll definitely move. Oh yeah? He's so skilled at fleshing out characters, he just really breathes life into them. This guy gonna be awesome. He'll provide a foil to the protagonist's weakness to boot. Nice. Who knew the hero had this side to his character? It's like finding gold in the river. He does look absolutely full of life while he works. Honestly, he's a character himself. But to be unable to hear anything, that's another level of focus. It has to be someone who's like very calm, cool, and collected. Someone that would be easily deceivable anyways. Alright, people. What's good? Ask the rest of you some questions. Oh, Mr. Detective on the prowl. I'm Mikuru Machiyama, by the way. Author of many a cell phone novel. You know, books originally written on a phone. Intriguing. Oh, interesting. I'm Takayuki Yagami. Nice to meet you. I'm Takara Aguhara. That's a mouthful for some reason. I may not look it, but I used to be a screenwriter for the Don'ts. The period drama? Why did that sound weird to read that? The period drama. Like, this just sounds horrible. My brain said that's not a good thing to say. I wrote a few. I wrote episodes 5 through 7. You remember the priest joke Nobunaga tells Malai. Arahara-san, maybe let's save the tour of your career. Minatoire for later. I'm Makoto Nishimura, and since we're sharing, I was mostly a light novel author. So you're here to ask us something.
Hi.
I am. I want to know if any of you have seen anything suspicious. Anything suspicious? I can't think of any. Me neither. Well, actually, there's one thing I noticed. I think Mikuru-chan changed her shampoo recently. Really, my guy? Excuse me? Could it be you found someone special, Mikuru-chan? Arahara-san, please, enough with the near sexual harassment. Bro, you might as well call it sexual harassment if it's near. Hey, by the way, is this a meeting space for you all? Yes, it's a nice place to get refreshed, especially because talking to young women can be so exhausting. You're making me uncomfortable. I wish you wouldn't talk about this space like it's some cover club. We happen to use this space for actual purposes, like idea meetings and yes, some random chit-chat at times. That's so true, we do lots of amazing brainstorming here. Okay, so you all bounce ideas off each other here. Yeah, Kazuo Jumonji wouldn't exist without these brainstorming sessions. We share ideas, we play each other's strengths, and we polish everything up for each other. In fact, we're doing that right before you started asking questions. We'll go right back to it when you're done. By any chance, do these brainstorm sessions take place at the same time every day? Yeah, why not? Why do you ask? Details of your work are being discussed. Those sessions are a chance for someone to eavesdrop. So, and it would be easier if you guys meet at the same time daily. You hit on something there. What a deduction. One that I deduced myself. I've always thought this place is bugged. Bugged? But it can't be. Don't you remember? They never found any evidence of that. Yeah, since 3 detectives already came and didn't find anything, it probably wasn't a bug. But if these guys are having regular idea meetings, surely plagiarists would see them as an opportunity. What the heck? Firecracker? Like, what was that? A gunshot? No, not again. By the damn neighborhood pranksters. Pranksters? Yeah, it's just a bunch of local kids lighting firecrackers, making trouble. Probably playing cops in Yakuza. Cops are robbers, but Yakuza edition. Don't you guys remember the last time we heard firecrackers? It was when another detective was here. That detective also thought it was a gunshot. What? Not surprising, a sound that makes people think of gang warfare. Even with the Chozo clan gone, this is still Komuracha. Firecrackers. Last time I heard when the pre-detective was here. That's interesting. It makes me wonder if I should, look into that. Like, I'm very curious. But I guess we should see her. Someone talking in the corner. Looks like she's on the phone. You see, you can't make it, huh? Alright, well, get some rest. Bye. Whoa.
Yagami desu.
Got me the name. I'm a detective. I'm Remy Makita. I'm in charge of the love stories mostly. Interesting. Sorry you heard that. A bit embarrassing for me. No, I apologize. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I was talking to Masamichi Inose, one of the other members of Kazuto Uchimonji. He's not coming to work today. No, he's kind of a fickle. He has a habit of feeling down, so he's absent pretty often. That's sus. That's sus, my guy. He likes to come in out of the blue and surprise us, only to take off for another 2. Nah, he is sus, bruh. There's no way. Does he have an actual illness? Perhaps. The kind of illness that makes you play games in your room all day. See, that sounds difficult to deal with. Sure is, but he's got talent. He comes up with ideas no one else could. Fresh worldviews, mind-blowing plot devices. He's good at unpredictable twists too. If only he weren't so unstable, sometimes he can be in a slump for half the year. Maybe that's just how geniuses are. I can't really say that's entirely false, but damn. I don't know. I wish we could have a stable genius. Anyway, I'm sort of a caretaker for some reason. Oh, you're sort of his caretaker, okay. But I can't criticize him. If I were ever chide with him, even a little, he'd go into a slump. Something about that don't make sense. I can see you're having a hard time. Something about this seems off. I don't know how to feel about that. I think that's all of them. Now let me step back and figure out exactly what I know now. Chances seem pretty damn low that any wiretaps, hacks, or accidental leaks took place, so that leaves. How are things going, Yagami-san? Did you find anything? No, nothing decisive yet. There's only one way I can think of the book ideas to leak, and I suspect it's not because of an outsider. But should I tell Ozaki-san? It'd be careless for me to make claims without any evidence. Are you sure there's only one member absent today? I only see 8 people here. Oh, really? Who's missing? I think Sanada-kun went up to the roof. Yeah, it's him, alright. Because I don't see him. Okay, so he went up to the roof. That's fine. I'll talk to him later. Oh, this must be you. Yeah, smoking. Look good, my guy. You're Yagami-san, right?
Hi.
I'm going around asking people questions. Can I count on your cooperation too, Sanada-san? Questions? Of course, I'm happy to cooperate. My name is Kenichi Sanada. I'm in charge of structuring the Kazuto Uchimonji. Okay. What do you mean structuring? It's like drawing a blueprint of a story. I make adjustments to the ups and downs of the drama. I set up the foreshadowing. I kind of understand, but not really. Okay, for example, changing the order of the episodes or making a character backstory stronger. Little tweaks like that can make a big difference in how fun or readable a story is. So my role is to keep a bird's eye view on the whole story and analyze where we can make these improvements. Okay, I'm starting to get the idea. So the Sonata-san, have you noticed anything suspicious around the office lately? Suspicious? Actually, yes. Oh, really? Can you tell me about it? What's going on? Why is he hesitating? I should press him a bit. Sonata-san, could you tell me what you saw that was suspicious? I'm not eager to share. It's not exactly something I want another person to know. A detective is bound by confidentiality. I won't share anything you tell me with anyone. Fair enough. I'll tell you. I'm going to be totally straight with you, Yagami-san. I suspect one of the 10 writers is a spy. Called it! I told you, one among y'all is sus. I freaking called it. I bet you it's the guy that's like, oh, I'm in a slump. I can't make it here. I know it has to be him. It's too obvious. I believe someone on the inside is selling our ideas to someone on the outside. Can't say I wasn't thinking about the possibility, but Sonata-san, is there a reason or any evidence that leads you to believe that? I have no evidence, but I do have a concrete basis for my belief. The truth is, a few members of Kazuto Jumonji are thinking about going independent. You mean start over as single authors again? Yes. They must have finally regained their confidence because of all the hits we've had as Kazuto Jumonji. Now, they think they can go out on their own to write books that'll actually sell. So why don't they just do it instead of selling ideas to an outsider? What's the point of that? Well, we're in a situation where... What should I explain first? The members of Kazuto Jumonji have signed a contract that prohibits them from going independent for at least 5 years. A 5-year contract? That's pretty long. Well, the whole intent of the contract was that each of us would focus all of our energy on Kazuto Jumonji. In exchange for accepting the severe restrictions, we'd all receive regular royalties. We don't have that type of thing as a single author where you're at a risk of enduring long moneyless periods in publishing schedule, as well as your own slumps. I see, so that's another benefit of working with a group of other authors. Yes, huge benefit, one which would disappear after they're independent from Kazuto Jumonji. Remember we envisioned all the works of Kazuto Jumonji to remain the property of Kazuto Jumonji. I'm just getting tired of saying that. I'm gonna call you the KJ if you don't mind, the corporate entity. So that makes it hard to strike out on your own. Yes. But if KJ were to break up completely, that would be a different story. The contract stipulates that if such a thing were to happen, each author would continue to receive an equal share of the royalties. So here's what I now believe. One of the authors, wanting to be independent, is selling info to someone on the outside just to make us suspicious of each other. This author is trying to bring about a breakup of KJ. And this is why you think the suspect has to be someone on the inside. I do. I'm not totally convinced, but the motive makes sense at least. Yeah. So, who are the members who want to become dependent or independent? Sorry, even after all I've told you, I can't bring myself to sell out my coworkers. You went this far. You cannot back down now. I understand, Yagami-san. I like the work we do as KJ. I don't think I could make it on my own. A breakup is something I desperately want to prevent, so I hope you can use your investigation to shine a light on the truth. I get it. You can leave the rest to me. Huh. The issues are pretty complex for this little group of authors known as KJ. You done talking to Sonata?
Hey.
Yes, we finished up just now. You know, Yagami-san, there's one thing I neglected to tell you. It might turn out to be nothing, but tell me, something trivial could turn out to be a clue in the investigation. Well, it's about an odor. An odor? Yeah, the author has been complaining about a strange smell lately. Wafts in from nowhere, then disappear before we can track it. What sort of smell is it? I would say oily. It smells like oil, as if you left out meat for a while. That kind of oily, rancid smell. Oh, it's a disgusting smell then. But it never comes during meals, and it never trash anything on the floor, so we just don't know where it's coming from. Okay. Alright, I get it. Sorry, there probably has to be nothing to do with the investigation. Yeah. No. All the hints are valuable. I'll start paying attention to any smells in the air. Ha! Oh, there are more good ones than bad. Mystery odor, what can it be? I wonder. Alright, back in here. What's good, people? Please feel free to look around the office. I already told the author to keep out of your way. Alright, time for a good look around. The most interesting location is the meeting place, where they exchange their ideas. They say no bugs or wiretaps were ever found there, but maybe they missed something. And that unidentified odor, I hope I can actually find out where it's coming from. Mysterious odor, what could it be? When it comes to smells, I know just who to call. Can I actually? There's no way I can bring the doggo in here, right? The dog is here! Hello, buddy. We brought a dog in the room, let's get it. Well, you can always do more than one thing at a time, right? Oh. The dog is responding to this. Are the cigarette butts bothering you? Okazaki-san, you allow smoking in the office. That's rare these days. Yeah, some of the authors say they can't come up with ideas unless they smoke. I'm aware most offices ban smoking, but this is ours. We're pretty lax about it. Of course, the non-smokers aren't crazy about it. I get it. That also why you have the window open in December. Yes, ventilation system never lets enough fresh air inside. Mikuru-chan, the young lady, opened the window at the start of every meeting. Then the authors smoke while we all talk. But wouldn't your voices leak outside? Isn't there a risk of someone overhearing? I doubt it. I mean, we're on the 3rd floor. Besides, we're not that loud. Next building over is some distance away. He really doesn't worry about that? Okay, I'll think, look around the windows anyway. The dog... The dog is responding to something. What is it? Wapro, what you got? You're responding to something. Let me see what's going on. There's like a stain there. Wait, there's like 2 different ones. Animal fur. How is this here?
Yes.
I saw this instantly. What is that? What are these stains? Were you trying to show me these stains? I wonder what they are. Doesn't look like bird poo. More stains above the window too. Weird. Oh, someone dropped a drink down? Interesting. What were you thinking? You're not supposed to take data home. But we're closing on the deadline. Come on, just this once? No way. I've told you so many times. You know our ideas are being leaked, don't you? Of course I know. You're not showing data to anyone, are you? What do you mean? You were saying the other day, how can you make it on your own now? What? I don't want to believe it, but... Come on, you two, stop arguing. Yagami-san. Looks like your fears have come true, Sonata-san. The officers have gone all suspicious of each other. I haven't been able to trust him myself. Maybe the perpetrator really is among us. Quote unquote. In any case, there's no more time to waste. I'll just have to speed up my investigation. I know he doesn't want this, man. I feel for you. There are two strange pieces of evidence I found. The ammo fur and the smelly stains. The smell is really strong, too. Maybe I should get Romper to sniff out soon.
Perfect!